If you're wanting to pay down the mortgage on your home in the next 5 years, I suggest you consider a few things. The first is, what is the highest and best use of your money? Now, paying down your mortgage has a guaranteed return, but that return's generally smaller than if you were to invest it, say, in your TFSA or other options. So my advice is the first thing you should be doing is talking to your trusted financial advisor, whoever you work with, ideally not someone directly at the bank, but someone who's actually mandated to do what's best for you, and figuring out what the highest and best use of your money is. Once you've kind of gone through that, and if you do need the name of anyone, feel free to just shoot me an email and I will do my best to connect you with some people that I trust, and you can decide if you trust them. But once you know that paying down your mortgage is the highest and best use of your money, there's a few things you need to consider before you renew. So on your renewal day, you can pay down the mortgage as much as you want. It's open for that day. Once you renew, you need to consider that you're going to have prepayment privileges. So if, let's say, in a couple of years you're expecting a large inheritance, you need to see what the inheritance is versus what your prepayment limit is. Now, in the event that the prepayment that you want to make, the amount you want to pay down, is less than what your prepayment privileges are, great, go to town, pay it down. That's option one. In the event that it's more than you want to pay down, you could either stagger the pay down over a couple of years, use privileges like doubling payments. One of my favorite lenders allows you to double every payment plus prepay 20% of the original mortgage amount per year. So combined, it lets you pay off the full mortgage in like 4 years. So pretty powerful stuff. So you could stagger how long you pay it down. And then the last option, if you know you're going to be making significant prepayments and it's more than the limit, is you can consider breaking your mortgage into multiple pieces, where maybe one of the pieces is either an open product like a line of credit or an open mortgage. But you have to consider that this has a higher interest rate. So someone should be doing an analysis for you to consider what that extra interest is per month versus the potential prepayment privileges. So if you have any questions, you need any help on this, just let me know. But I do recommend, like all these videos, 4 to 6 months before your renewal, you should be thinking about this and having conversations with your professionals, so that way you can make an informed decision and figure out what's best for your overall financial health rather than just best for the mortgage. Because everything should be aligned for you, because it certainly feels like life's getting a little bit harder. So let's try to make things efficient and optimal for you so that it gets a little easier. If you need anything, just send me a message. Cheers.